Welcome to the final presentation on Grace Pilon's 5 learning conditions. We will be going over the third, fourth, and fifth learning conditions. All 5 learning conditions work together as students learn how to learn and learn how to think. Workshop Way is a whole system of education for human growth. The goal of the system is for students to grow their human skills so that they know they are important. They know they are intelligent, and they know they can manage their lives at a risk. The Workshop Way system provides many strategies to achieve the 5 learning conditions so that this growth is never left to chance. The byproduct of the strategies is that the students learn the content of their grade level. As the teacher is building the foundations for intellectual safety and consciousness, students are being freed from fear and become more alert and ready to participate because teachers daily use cushioning language, teaching the truths of how people learn so students continue to be willing to engage with the content at a risk. And teachers daily use the teacher artistry techniques to awaken consciousness through questioning techniques. The students are being freed from fear and become more alert and become willing participants in the teacher-student content interactions. A teacher's beliefs about students and their abilities is very important to build confidence in students so that they are willing to be involved in learning at a risk of being wrong. The Workshop Way system of education for human growth asks teachers to believe that all students can learn academically, regardless of their background. We ask teachers to accept that children are not born perfect and that growth takes time. And growth happens according to each student's own individual timing and way for learning. We ask teachers to daily nourish student growth through ongoing teacher-student content interactions, whether in whole group instruction or small group instruction. And be assured that all students can handle grade level content when using Workshop Way strategies. The classroom environment created by implementing Workshop Way's elements allows students to willingly engage according to their own way and timing for learning, which is the third learning condition, and ensures a classroom environment of intellectual safety, which is the first learning condition. The 4 elements that we will be looking at today are the workshop schedule of tasks, the vocabulary homework, Workshop's Way whole class lesson plan, and what we call the 6th group, which is small group instruction. Each of the Workshop Way elements operates on the enough principle. Students need enough time to learn and to grow, which will be different for each student. Students need enough time in the mental management of the task in the Workshop Way schedule to discover feelings of importance, intelligence, and the power to manage their lives, which is the 4th learning condition. Students need enough time to become familiar with and be able to read the vocabulary of their grade level so that the cognitive and affective factors of learning can merge, which is the 5th learning condition. This happens over time as students daily study a page of vocabulary and read what they have studied to the teacher. As students become willing participants in the whole class lesson of a subject, it is not left to chance that they know they can risk being wrong and that they are still intelligent. And teachers hold 6 groups for students for reteaching, enrichment, and growth of their thinking skills using the content of the curriculum. All the elements of Workshop Way's system promote willing participation. The workshop schedule of tasks is usually implemented during the first 10 days of school. How to implement a schedule of tasks is detailed in our grade level handbooks and the Workshop Ways foundational text. Each grade level has its own schedule, whether pre-K or kindergarten, or schedules for elementary school classrooms with enough tasks to give teachers the flexibility for multiple small group instruction, or departmental classrooms, which have an abbreviated schedule because of time constraints. Workshop Ways framework for the tasks that are in the schedule have enough flexibility in their formats so that the teacher can match content for their grade level and subject matter. This will be a quick review of what can be accomplished when a workshop schedule of tasks is operating in the classroom. During their work in the schedule of tasks, students handle the content of their curriculum for their grade level. Pre-K, K, first and up, or departmental, as they grow willingness to be involved at a risk of being right and wrong. This willingness is able to grow because students engage in each task the way they understand the task without adult interference. It takes mindfulness on the part of each student to begin a task under their own initiative, work until the task is completed, and know what to do with the completed work. This process allows students to grow their motivation and self-discipline. The workshop schedule becomes the student's self-management system for when they are not in a teaching session. While students are doing their tasks, teachers will sometimes notice that a student did not grasp how to do a task with mindfulness and concentration. It is very important that while the student is independently working, the teacher does not correct the student at this time. At this time, the priority is to keep the student's willingness to be involved operating, and the teacher uses the technique of keep it a secret. At a later time, the teacher includes this student with a few others in a 6 group to reteach the task as if it was never taught before. This allows the student to self-discover how the task is done with mindfulness and concentration. The workshop schedule of tasks allows the teacher to have time to implement the vocabulary homework and small group instruction, which we call 6 groups in Workshop Way. The structure of vocabulary homework allows students to grow mindfulness and willingness as they read their homework to the teacher. Students have the responsibility to study a sheet of vocabulary and are free to choose to read all of the sheet or part of the sheet. Students use their initiative as they consciously move around the table without adult direction. With mindfulness, students read the first 3 words or phrases looking at their paper and then looking directly at the teacher with what we call the personal gaze, as we can see in the photo. Students take the responsibility to admit if a paper was lost, left at home, or not studied at all. The reading of vocabulary homework can also work in departmental classrooms with adjustments in timing. Having a workshop schedule allows the teacher to have time to engage with small groups of students using the content of the curriculum, thus meeting the needs for teaching, content, reteaching, and enrichment. We call this the 6 group because the small group consists of no more than 6 students and no less than 2, if at all possible. The purpose of small group instruction is to use content to engage students on an intellectual level as they risk right or wrong answers. Teachers use strategic questioning, as outlined in the previous presentation, to engage students intellectually. This engagement is to satisfy the students' basic human intellectual needs to sharpen their awareness, to grow human skills like initiative, courage, responsibility, and self-confidence, and to further develop the students' basic abilities of mindfulness and consciousness. Students develop thinking skills as they handle the content, and learning the content becomes a byproduct of the intellectual engagement directed by the student with the give and take that happens in the teacher-student content interaction. The 5 activities of Workshop Way's whole class lesson plan make sure that the growth of human skills is not left to chance as teachers instruct the required curriculum and students engage in the process. Each of the 5 activities in a whole class lesson has students handling the content of the curriculum slightly differently so that we meet the diverse needs of students. A full explanation of the operation of a whole class lesson in Workshop Way will be detailed in a future presentation. For the purposes of nurturing willingness to be involved, the next 4 slides are some of the teacher artistry techniques used in a whole class lesson or a small group activity to promote willingness to be involved. One of the techniques that a teacher can use during the teacher-student content interaction is free response. This is when the teacher asks a question and then looks at the class with expectation for anyone to answer without first volunteering. Free response is frequently used during the mini dialogues of cushioning language. When beginning a whole class lesson, the teacher will first announce what is going to be taught and then will ask the class, will it be okay if you don't learn all of this today? During the first days of school, the students are taught the truths of how people learn. For example, they are taught that it takes time to learn something, that no one knows everything, that everyone has a right to their own time and way for learning. And one way is we learn is from our mistakes. And students respond with yes via free response. The teacher then asks, why is it okay? And waits for replies from the students. The responses will likely to be a variety of what was taught in the first days and weeks of school about the realities of how people learn. You might hear, we are just beginning to learn this. Learning takes time. We all have our own time and way for learning. And it's okay not to learn the first time or okay not to learn it all today. This cushioning always happens before any new content is going to be presented. Free response can be used at any time when the teacher decides not to call on volunteers, but allows anyone to respond to a question during instruction. This technique will benefit students who are reluctant to answer because they are freed from the fear of being singled out. The 3 times technique is used with flashcards that contain the pertinent content in a subject matter. Flashcards are placed into packets and are cycled throughout the year. Students see, say, and hear this content throughout the school year so they can learn content in their own way and timing. For example, in phonics, it would be all the letters and phonemes and some grammar. For math, it would be numbers, pictures of geometric shapes, fractions, mathematical symbols and formulas. And in geography, it could be maps and pictures of landforms, weather forms, anything that the students would benefit from knowing the first time they see it. The 3 times technique is a quick drill and a skill, taking about 3 to 5 minutes so that students learn the content either now or in the future. These flashcards are used slightly differently in a 6 group for reteaching. For the vocabulary of a subject, we use the technique called volunteer plus whole class repeat, with the key vocabulary on phrase cards. The activity takes about 5 to 8 minutes. A volunteer reads a phrase, and then the whole class repeats by reading the phrase. The phrase cards are divided into packets and cycled throughout the year so students have multiple opportunities to see, say, hear, and read the vocabulary of the content. And again, the phrase cards are used slightly differently in a six-group setting. Now for togetherness language. It is a workshop strategy to build classroom spirit. Togetherness language includes everyone in praising human skills. For example, at the end of a lesson or after a risk activity, the teacher says, "Let's give everyone a clap for having courage to give an answer." Or, "Let's give a clap for the bravery of our volunteers to risk." And everyone claps. It is highly advised that there be no public praise for individual students for doing a good job or being good at an academic academic skill sooner than another student, because this praise discriminates among students based on what is known and what has not yet been learned. When praise happens in a workshop way classroom, it is for human skills like initiative, courage to risk, responsibility, and honesty. All the activities in a workshop way's whole class lesson plan format operates on the principles of individualization, which states that all students have a right to their own timing and way for learning. And in workshop way, the content is presented in such a way and cycled throughout the year so students become willing to participate at a risk, and there is enough repetition for students to learn the content at their own timing. The fruits of the foundation of intellectual safety and consciousness for students is that they become willing to be involved at a risk of being wrong, that they develop feelings of importance, intelligence, and the power of management, and they experience the fusion of thinking and feeling through the merging of the cognitive and affective factors of learning. These are the 5 learning conditions. The results of satisfying the 5 learning conditions is the development of true self-esteem as students are in the process of learning. Grace Pilon's definition is that true self-esteem is a feeling of one's personal worth for no other reason than that they exist and have self-discovered that they can learn, can think, and can manage their lives at a risk because all humans have intelligence. The affective domain of learning is the natural outcome of students who are freed from fear, who willingly participate and then self-discover feelings of importance, intelligence, and the power to manage their lives. So Workshop Way is a whole system of education for human growth. The goal of the system is for students to grow their human skills so that they know they are important, they know they are intelligent, and they know they can manage their lives. The Workshop Way system provides many strategies so that this growth is not left to chance, and the byproduct of the strategies is that students learn the content of their grade level.